And that carried over to Marquette and has certainly been on display here in a Suns uniform.
What I worry about is Huerter and Coby White. Those are the two guys they really need to control in this game.
Booker gets to the baseline.
Like the Suns had the other day. It energizes you to the next game. They know exactly what they did right. You want to duplicate it.
Catch and shoot coming from White, and
it's going to get him a ton of years in this league with being able to do that.
He's not hesitating at all as Ryan Dunn gets out on the run to the basket. Had a strong season. Had a strong start there in Chicago. 13 points in the first quarter. But was not heard from again as KD gets into the paint.
I mean, Giddey is a problem, but I'm glad he's not a problem with Coby White on the floor.
Billy Donovan kind of mixing up the rotation. Inside Richards, won't miss that one. Nice thing to see. Just 26 minutes on the night for Durant. Shot clock down to 3 here. Jones got to do something. I'm not sure he recognizes, just does, and pays it off. And long body of his, able to tap it out for a reset.
He's a very good rebounder. You've got to pay attention to him.
Mid-range for Vucevic. He's been on a little bit of a hot streak over the last several games from downtown. Martin will try his hand and connects. 3-ball corner pocket. Struggle with his shot.
And you grow from it.
Durant pocket pass to Oso. Swings it around O'Neal. Jones for the corner. Yes.
He's not missing that.
The full game against the Magic as Royce O'Neal generates the steal. Durant down the floor. I can finger roll with a finish. Yeah, think about Oso and Dunn. Neither of them played in that game there in Chicago.
That's miscommunication there. Also, a little hesitant on what he wanted to do. When that happens, as that right there, you turn it over.
That's turnover number 7 here for Billy Donovan's Bulls. Is Martin quickly slicing down the lane and can't connect.
Also had that dunk there. He kind of hesitated.
Here's Zach Collins. Scoreless in his 17 minutes Monday at Utah. Jones able to get loose on the baseline.
They've gotten themselves in trouble. You got to correct it.
Coby White able to get the left hand. Tied up, goes to the scoop shots. Out of the corner of his eye. Tyus catch and shoots. You know what it is. Good. Let's see, Bradley Beal. He will be out. He'll be reevaluated early next week. Collins pinned down inside on Gillespie. An easy turn and a little bit short. On the lob, Buzelis went flying down the floor. Man, Chicago really struggling from downtown. Book able to get to that mid-range sweet spot. Knocked down of the night. 14 points. He was 5 of 7 in the game Monday night. As Josh Giddey, again, that was a shot off the mark again. Gillespie, long outlet to Dunn, and brings the boom to cap it off. Had 20 points, 8 assists when these two clubs met back in late February. Durant on the drive, glides down the lane. He'll get the finish and the foul. Richards on the roll. Boy, that's a thing of beauty. Love the fact that he even took another step in and gets the quick bucket for the Suns with an opportunity to close out the half with a shot. Gillespie on the drive, takes it coast to coast with a beautiful finish. Pocket pass, Richards rolling down the lane. That one knocked out of his hands. Huerter fires to Coby White, and White.
Like when you're catching the ball way out there.
White pocket pass to the rolling Vucevic. Vucevic 13 points now. KD on the drive, kicks it out to Book. Raising up, fires for 3. Yes, sir. TC will have that number dropped on your head. Richards inside. Vucevic got the block, but Ryan Dunn inside of the cleanup crew. Likely to get a foul call, right?
Yes.
Book on the drive into the paint. Extra pass. Bryant with the ball fake says, no, sir, I'll take the 3. 660. 9 of 24 from downtown. Vucevic trying to answer, and he does. Second time here in the quarter. Book gets a screen. Clean look. Splashdown. There's the.
I think some of those fans forgot. They cheer.
Yeah.
They'll find out. No, you don't get free. No camera.
Not in the third quarter. KD from the corner. On the drive and kick. Book, beautiful behind the back, and Richards to the boom room. 12, 15 more shot attempts than Phoenix. But tonight, the Suns with 11 more shot attempts than Chicago. The drive inside, and Williams quickly coming in, making an impact. 5 quickly. O'Neal finds Durant. Raising up from downtown, no. Rebound White, looking to push. White splits the defense, takes it right to the basket. Strong finish. Martin trying to get past Williams, cuts him off. KD back to the left hand, drops it off inside. Oh, so nice.
On one leg.
Royce, one of the 3 Suns bench players with a plus-minus of 30 or more, is Kobe White trying to do some late work here in the quarter. Bullet pass Martin, catch and shoot from the corner. Oso, good work on the box out, kicks it out to Royce, who deposits the 3 ball. There are a lot of the schools I know around the state. Book raising up over Giddey, a bullseye. White's another one, though, has been the scoring machine and continues to do so here in this third quarter. He's got 19.
Makes teams be more aggressive.
As we told you earlier in the third quarter, no team has more come from behind wins.
It was.
White barrels down the lane. He'll get an and one. Again, Bulls dead last in free throw attempts this season. Book gets a screen, straightaway 3. Boom! Booker across the lane on the fade in the face of Collins, but Oso with a hustle. Taps it out to Booker. A rainbow connection.
Suns are the answer to the Bulls in their run. Good defense there.
Suns force another Chicago turnover. Martin gliding down the floor. Especially in that first half, there was stuff that wasn't necessarily showing up on the stat sheet, but he was making an impact as Booker getting Collins on his heels again. Shooting nearly 52% against the Bulls for his career. Jones tied up. Nice reverse finish. Another double-figure scoring night for Ryan Dunn. They have become commonplace since he's moved back into the starting lineup. Boy, great hustle, but his 2 teammates were just a step late. Let's be able to climb the ladder and save that pass. Giddey closing out, 2 on the shot clock. Fading for the 3. Book. Late night banking when you're cooking. On the roll, Giddey was playing that one all the way.
Well, again, the one that should have been alerting Nick.
Catch and shoot coming from Herter. Hit a couple early. Swings it across to Herter. Touch pass from the corner. Phillips able to regather. Finding Tyus. Pocket pass back to Dunn. Fading on the 3 ball. Boom! Rebound White. 7-point game. 28 seconds left. Quick trigger 3. White connects. The Suns will secure this one. Back-to-back wins for the first time since the end of January. That man with 40.